bum.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Albuquerque, New Mexico. We are here live at 10 Drink Minimum Studios. I'm here. My name's Ming Chen. I'm here with
Chris Burnett.
Thank you for the gracious use of your studio. I'm here for the Albuquerque Comic Con. This is my eighth appearance.
Ooh.
Which is crazy.
I didn't even know you went outside. I thought you were like a shut-in.
Yeah, what gave that away? The pasty white skin?
Yeah,
I guess yellowish skin, I guess.
Whoa, hey.
I'm like a Simpson. It's
you got
cool.
us canceled right away.
I'm like a Simpson. I get myself canceled for being racist against myself.
Sure.
That would be a new one. I'll make this.
They're all offended.
I'll make it look official. But hi everybody. I am beyond happy to be back here in Albuquerque. And listen, if there's a cool studio in town, I'm gonna find it. And the kind doesn't start till about 4:00 today.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, we got a couple hours.
Lots of porn watching we can get in that time.
Together?
No, ew.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know what you guys do here in Albuquerque.
We break bad, dude. We do.
Oh yeah, you do that.
We do a little Crystal down at the Crystal Palace.
You do that.
Yeah. We break bad.
Yeah. I don't think I need meth.
Yeah.
I don't. Did you draw that yourself? Well,
no.
I was afraid you're very talented.
Do you want to know what this is?
I would love to know what that is.
So this is the cast gift that they were given at the end of season 5.
How'd you get your hands on it?
Were
Were you part of the cast of Breaking Bad season 5?
Are you ready for this?
I am.
This is Breaking Bad.
Oh, is it the lookbook?
Paper dolls.
Oh, no way. That's funny.
Yeah. Oop. I don't know why it needs to zoom in like that.
Wow.
There we go.
Well,
Paper
I think
dolls.
it's zooming on Mr. White's face.
That's probably right. See, watch. There's Jesse. See?
Amazing.
Yeah. Oh, it is. It is zooming in on his face. See? Isn't that cool? Yeah.
I love it.
And I bet you I could probably take this and sell it at that con for pretty good money.
Especially you get a sign too.
Only the cast and me got this that I know of.
Yeah. So did you auction or you're not allowed to just?
I got it for my birthday. My friend printed it.
Oh, nice.
For them.
Oh, right.
She made them for them.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
she got all the files and stuff.
She just was like, "Hey, here's your birthday."
All right. Are you allowed to reveal all this? It's kind of like a exclusive
I don't think
gift.
it matters now. Yeah. Yeah.
We got some pretty cool wrap gifts for Comic Book Men. The first year we got it was like a poster of
Really?
our characters as our animated.
I think you said a poster of R. Kelly. I was like, okay,
it's not a poster of R. Kelly.
Not good.
It was a poster of our animated selves from the intro Comic Book Men.
It was a poster of R. Kelly, and you locked it in the closet.
I would never. I have no R. Kelly merchandise. I would never have any R. Kelly merchandise. That's not happening.
Oh.
Then we got track jackets one year.
My gift for you this year is going to be very awkward then.
Yeah, you might want to shelf that one. Track jackets one year, hoodies the next year. Then we got lunch boxes.
That's cool.
Which was cool. We got dartboards.
Wait.
Dartboards.
Plastic lunchboxes?
No, they're metal.
Ones?
Oh yeah, they're metal.
They look like the old classic.
Like the thermos ones.
Scooby Doo with the thermos. Yeah.
Yeah, no thermos though. So that's.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell, man? How dare you?
Oh man.
How dare you not complete? Like, we're collectors here.
Yeah.
You think you pull a fast one on me like that?
Was the Comic Book Men and then the Mystery Machine was in the background?
Yeah, it was like that.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't know why everybody always. I think of Scooby Doo when I think of those lunch boxes. I have a Pac-Man one right there.
Is that vintage?
I don't think so.
It does have a thermos.
No.
Okay.
It was the lunchbox. Like it was like one of those like.
That's the one from Spencer Gifts.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you a couple points.
Power up.
I'll give you a couple points for that one.
Oh, hold on. I just showed the power up, and so I gotta
power up. You have that mapped to your soundboard?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
You know what that's from?
No, what is that from?
Altered Beast.
Oh, dude.
And then he'd go
power up.
And then like the flames would come off of him. Remember?
Yeah.
And you got excited when you're in the arcade. You're like, yes.
If you were to, as far as you've never owned an arcade console, correct?
I've never owned.
Yeah, have you owned one?
I mean, I have the ones back there.
What do you have? What? I mean, those are the one-up ones.
Oh,
though,
the
right?
one, not a full on.
Yeah,
one,
full
no.
one. Have you ever owned a full on?
No.
If you were able to acquire one, which one would it be?
Mortal Kombat 2.
2?
Yeah,
Why 2?
that was my favorite Mortal Kombat.
Who was the new character? Were there any new characters in that one?
Yeah,
like Baraka,
Kung Lao, Baraka, Melina. What was the reptile?
Yeah, that guy. If
yeah.
anybody out there watching, I can't remember all the. I was a Street Fighter guy.
I have a what? A what guy?
Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter 2.
Oh, I'm trying. Oh, I guess I don't have it mapped anymore. I used to have it mapped. Sorry.
With the Hadouken.
Welcome.
Nope, that's not it.
Nope,
Nope, I don't have it. I had the uppercut, and then I had Hadouken. Yeah.
Oh man, you took those out.
I took those
right
out.
at the wrong time.
Shit. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but Ming Chen cheats at Street Fighter.
How did I cheat? Just because I beat you? We were at Neil's Bar in Houston, Texas.
He
on
plays
a Super Nintendo.
First of all, he plays as Chun-Li.
I kicked your ass. Did I play Chun-Li?
I don't know.
I think it was Ryu. Ryu's my guy.
He refuses to play as Zangief.
That's not true. I'll spinning pile drive you any day, dude.
He refuses to play as
I
Zangief.
did not refuse
as
to play
Zanheffer.
I would never refuse to play Zangief.
No, I don't know, but we have a rematch coming. You know.
Yeah, well, we were playing at Super Nintendo at Neil's Bar in Houston, Texas.
See, it was not. Honestly, if it wasn't a Mortal Kombat 2, it'd be a Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition.
Hyper Fighting Turbo. That was my. That in my opinion was the best one ever created.
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool. I don't know if you saw. There's a new Dungeons and Dragons pinball machine that just came out.
I did.
Just came out, and the cool feature of that is Kevin does voices on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's like the wizard or like the guide, like with the Merlin character on there.
Yeah.
And
dude, the things you talk about a resurgence, the pinball industry. Dude. And it sucks because, like, I think Bally Williams, who we grew up with,
yeah.
It was like Bally Williams, and then who was the other one?
Yeah, Stern was in there.
I don't think they were they?
Later on, yeah. I mean,
that's who owns it now. They fucking rule pinball now.
Stern, yeah.
And the pinball machines that are coming out with like that Stranger Things one is
great.
Crazy.
And then there's actually a dude. There's a guy named Jersey Jack Pinball that makes really awesome machines.
Really.
Started out the Wizard of Oz. I think there's a Sopranos one that they put out, if I'm not mistaken.
You've made it when you have a pinball machine.
Yeah, and then there's a really great Elton John one as well.
Is there a Comic Book Man one?
No. Oh, if only.
If there was a Clerks one.
I could see them doing Clerks or like maybe one of Kevin's movies. Oh, dude, a Dogma pinball machine.
Now, but here's the thing.
With a poop monster on it?
Yes.
Dude.
Here's the thing. Do you want it to be a pinball machine that everything looks really good on it? Or a pinball machine where the artwork kind of looks like it, but it's a little off.
Why not both?
I want the little off a little bit, where it's kind of you, but like everybody's like, why is his hair like that? You know, like you wanted a little, because that's how it always was. Like in the '80s, it would be like Indiana Jones, but Indiana Jones didn't quite look like Indiana Jones or whatever.
But I like that machine. They launched the ball. It was the pistol grip.
Yes.
Yeah, that was cool.
Or Terminator, and it kind of looked like Arnold, or whatever,
Yeah, I think they're pretty much photorealistic at this point.
Yeah.
Plus, they have all the video boards built in,
right.
So they have that. They've enhanced gameplay like that. I would love to see a Jen Silent Bob pinball machine.
See if they did a Clerks one. They have the digitized screen, so then there's a part where like you're walking to the counter, all digital. Yeah, a digital Ming walking.
But it's like 37. Like imagine the sound clips, man.
What is the greatest pinball machine ever made?
Oh, Medieval Madness, no doubt, man.
I'm gonna counter that with the Addams Family.
Very close second.
Yeah.
I'll put it very close third. To me, it's Medieval Madness, Twilight Zone, with the ceramic Powerball and the extra wide body.
What
and
about
Addams Family.
Pinbot?
Pinbot's good.
Pinbot's really good. That was the first one I ever saw that had multi-ball.
Yeah.
And I was like, when it happened, I was like, what is happening? Oh my God.
I think I broke it.
Yeah.
I think I broke the machine.
Yeah.
That's cool. There's, I guess, the best place to play pinball here in Albuquerque is Sister.
Yeah, it is now.
They've got 10 machines.
Now that Holmes Pizza closed down, rest in peace.
Yeah. Are there any, pay-by-the-hour arcades here?
Are there any what?
Like pay-by-the-hour arcades where you can go in and play as much as you want?
No, I wish, man. Like kind of like in Houston. Where was that place I went into in Houston?
Cidercade, right? Was it Cidercade?
I don't know. Again, like I'm not disparaging those people whatsoever. I love that place.
Yeah.
Not sure how they make money. Not really sure.
What was the business model? I know. I haven't been in there. I know.
It was like
I passed by.
I want to say it was like $8 to get in the door.
Okay.
And it wasn't by the hour.
So just to get in,
it was
$8
yeah,
cover.
$8 to get in.
You could be there like for
and
12
all the video
hours.
games were free.
Yeah.
And the only thing that they sold other than that was cider.
Yeah.
Not beer, not food.
Right.
Just cider. So $8 to get in, and then like $4 ciders. I'm like, and there's mostly kids there.
Can you not get a beer there?
No.
So they have no beer?
No.
For people who just want a beer?
No.
Just cider. I mean, cider is great.
And I think cider and like water.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so $8, and I can stay here for 8 hours and play for free.
Yeah.
You know what they had in there?
What did they have?
And I played it. I think I played it 100 times.
Okay.
Karate Champ.
Oh, dude.
Karate Champ. If they came out with an arcade one,
half point.
Oh, if they came out with an arcade
Full
one,
point.
Karate Champ,
Yeah.
I'm on it.
That one, I like that one. That was one of the two joysticks, though, and depending on how you position them, would be like a kick or a punch. Very much, very ahead of its time, in my opinion.
Someone in the chat says, you ever play a pinball machine that you get baseball when you play?
Baseball?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know if I played that one.
I mean, and then the Car Johnson's in the chat. She has 2 bars up in the mountains where she's
Pterodactyl is
she's murdering.
Oh, she's hunting she's like just gonna get sustenance, or she's hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our friend Car Johnson is she's up in the mountains while instead of stalking prey.
Yeah,
she's watching us be idiots.
Oh, he said you get baseball cards. Sorry, I didn't understand what that little logo was. It's small.
Oh yeah, Christopher Hewitt, what's up? Yes, there is a pinball machine where I think depending on if you score runs or something, baseball cards spit out.
No shit, that's kind of cool. I bet those are probably worth money now. Do you ever see now that actually the pinball machine I love right now is Godzilla.
Yeah, it's good, great one.
And it's interesting to me that pinball machines now have this login feature.
Oh yeah.
Where you have a QR code and you can like log in when you go up to play.
Yeah, you can put your email address in there and it keeps stats and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Steals all of your information and
yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah,
Godzilla has it.
Yeah, and then if you're really good, it's it's actually hidden training for the CIA.
Yeah, he's like buying baseball cards, and him and Mothra like, got it, need it, got it.
Yeah, it's King Ghidorah got it.
Yeah, fuckers.
Yeah, it's I that Medieval Madness machine, I owned it for a year. I bought one, had it in my apartment. Yeah. It was one of the most fun years of my life.
Oh wow!
Yeah, actually, I moved it to LA.
You had a pinball machine in your apartment.
I did. It was great.
I'm gonna look this up. Medieval Madness.
Yeah, you've never played it? It's in bar none one of the greatest pinball machines.
I say
ever
that,
made.
and I might have.
Yeah, it's got a little castle in the middle, and it's kind of like the humor is like Monty Python, like Holy Grail-esque. It's a great machine.
Oh, okay.
I bought it for $4,000 back in 19.
Jesus.
Bought it for $4,000 in the year 2000.
You had some disposable income.
I was doing very well that year, Chris. I sold it a year later, also for $4,000, so I made no profit on it. Should have kept it because it's worth I think 11 to 15 now. So, but I had no use for it. I had to move back west, and then they just re-released it.
Who made this?
It's Williams. It's a Williams pinball machine, designed by the great Brian Eddy.
So I have one of the At Games pinball machines.
Yeah, is that the one where you can change the playfield?
Yeah,
there's like a million.
It has like I think I have around like 50 different boards, and I bet you
it's on there.
You could probably download it, pay for it, probably. Yeah. It's probably one of them. And they just came out with like a 4K version of that, of course. And then the Addams Family is one of their big ones.
Nice.
And I'm like bummed because I have the not 4K one. Yeah, but I still play it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's cool. I'm hoping to own a machine.
Really?
At some point.
The problem with owning one, like I thought about it myself, is like then you have to kind of become a mechanic on a pinball machine.
You gotta maintain them. They're a little easier now. Back in the day, it was before LED lights. They would burn out very quickly. Yeah. So I had boxes of they're called 555 bulbs. They're the little bulbs that would light up the playfield. Oh. So you would have to unlock it, pull out the glass.
Yeah.
Tilt up the playfield and then find pull the bulb and replace it.
Yeah.
But then the playfield, the metal pieces, you'd have to polish them. Like I did it every day though because I
have a friend that has.
This is a privilege, man.
I have a friend who has the Simpsons one.
Yeah.
And it's always something broken on it.
Yeah,
but still, I bet that one's worth some bucks.
Yeah, that was my fear too. I don't really solder very well.
Yeah.
I have no electronic engineering knowledge.
Do you know which one is probably worth a shitload? Is that baby Pac-Man?
Oh yeah,
do you remember? It was like
pinball and arcade.
Yeah, it was like this weird hybrid.
I love that one.
I only saw it like twice in my life, and I was like, oh, geez.
Yeah, you don't see them out in the arcades anymore because they were so hard to maintain.
Right.
But that was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to have another one put in the podcast studio.
Oh yeah, I mean that's why I have NBA Jam, and like the arcade one ups.
Shakalaka.
Yeah, the arcade one ups are like they're whatever, they're not.
Yeah, which ones? Yeah, I see you have MK back there. What else?
I have the NBA Jam, and then I have the Mortal Kombat 2 one.
Yeah,
but it's like 11 different midway.
Right.
Like it has Rampage, Joust, which I've played probably of all these of the 2 arcade machines I have, I've probably played Joust more than any.
Joust still holds up, man.
I fucking love Joust,
and then especially the 2-player Joust where you're fighting each other. That's man.
I played Joust and I played Tapper. It has Tapper on it.
Tapper's great.
Yeah, but the NBA Jam one, the thing that's cool about it is it's Wi-Fi, so you can play people if they have one.
No way, you can play. You
online.
can challenge people. Mm-hmm. Wow.
But then it's also sometimes annoying because you're like trying to play like against the computer, and it's like someone wants to challenge you.
Oh, it'll interrupt you.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that you could Wi-Fi that though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it does updates and stuff. I was like, that's kind of weird, but
you're like crushing 11-year-olds in like Tacoma, Washington.
Yeah. But and then I was like, I don't play it as much as I want.
Yeah.
But like, I have it. It's NBA Jam, and NBA Jam to me.
Who's your team? I was always the Pistons.
Oh, the Warriors.
I think you got Warriors,
Golden State Warriors, man.
So I think I got Isaiah Thomas and like Joe Dumars and
Oh, from the Pistons.
Yeah, because that version it's all the old. It's still the old school players.
Well, it has NBA Jam. It has NBA Jam Championship Edition.
Yeah.
Then it has NBA Hang Time when they lost the NBA Jam name.
Oh, right.
So the Hang Time is the one that's newer and it has a lot of the newer people.
Yeah.
But the original, because like the original, I'm either Tim Hardaway and Chris Mullin or Gugliotta.
Yeah, legends, man.
Legends. Yeah. And I get what really trips me out about NBA Jam. I don't know if you ever watched the history of it.
No.
There's a really great YouTube video of the history of NBA Jam, and it's like in that company, it sold like literally like $300 million like in the first year or something like that. It was some outrageous number that they made in the first year. But the one person who's not on the original NBA Jam is
what, Jordan?
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
But he had them make him one, and he's on that one.
So there's one version,
and he owns it
that he was on
with Michael Jordan. And I'm like, that's some shit.
Yeah.
Like,
listen, man, when you're the greatest of all time, you call the shots, man.
That's right.
You call the shots. Is it in that gigantic house that he couldn't sell for years?
Probably.
And they just finally sold it?
He's all, I have my NBA Jam machine. That machine's probably worth a fuckload of money.
I mean, it's 1-to-1, yeah.
It's 1-to-1. Michael Jordan is on the NBA Jam.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be on that. There's that show on Netflix where the king of like collectibles or whatever it's called. Have you ever watched that show?
Yeah. I think I actually know a couple of guys on there.
Really?
Yeah. I see them at cons all the time.
Yeah, I believe it. And they're just always like, they act like they're like mafia businessmen. They're all
East Coast. Yeah, they kind of have that air of
the guy's always like, well, let's get down there and talk to Cal Ripken and see what he has to say.
That's what he says. I know a guy
that can get down there and talk to him. He's all good. He's like, I'm hoping this business deal takes me to the next level.
I know a guy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's always like, what the fuck? It's fucking baseball cards. But yeah. It's an interesting thing. I always wondered that. Like when I was watching, I was like, I wonder if Ming knows these people because there's got to be some crossover.
I think I know 2 or 3 of the guys on there. Right on. So you just see them all the time. But they got some pretty high end stuff. So $1 million comic stuff like that.
I like that the Jason Mewes tucking it back picture is behind you. I don't know if you noticed that.
Is it signed?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shoot, where'd you get that one?
At Comic Con.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. and I was like, I have to have the one. So this is my studio for people watching. I have that one behind Ming, and then I have Kevin and Ming up above, and it's the one where Ming is in a Speedo.
Yes.
And
I sense a theme here. Yeah. It's like half naked men.
Half naked men. Yeah, hell yeah. No. fine, whatever. But I also have the Trish Stratus,
Okay, to balance it out, to make yourself look a little more honest.
Yes.
That's hilarious. Hey, look at this guy right here. Our favorite
Alejandro,
our favorite, one of our favorite Braqueños.
Yeah, I wonder where he's at.
Well, he's in L.A., like not catching on fire. Hopefully,
yeah. I hope he's all right.
Oh, he's going live in 10 minutes too. Oh, he's trying to one up us.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah,
I will fight him. I went to his and your movie premiere. I don't know, a couple months ago, like 3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah, was it at not El Rey?
No, they did it at the Lobo.
The Lobo.
Great theater.
Yeah.
And I got to talk to him just for a brief second because he's like, I didn't get to talk to you. I was like, yeah. I was there to support, but like when people, your friends are doing events like that, they're busy. They're busy. They're schmoozing. Yeah, they're schmoozing. Yeah. So I didn't want to bother them.
Yeah, but Alejandro has a movie called The Unexpected.
It's great. Yeah,
premiered at the New York Latino Film Festival, and then
you have a small cameo in it.
Yeah, I do, and it premiered here in Albuquerque as well.
Right.
And great movie. Should be everywhere very soon.
I think
But I got to shoot a scene in that movie here in Albuquerque, and it was.
I think he just posted something else.
It was awesome.
I can't see it. The Unexpected.
It was awesome to see you guys. More news on that very soon.
Okay.
Yeah, very, 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 very cool.
He doesn't put me in movies, but whatever. He's like, because you're ugly, bro.
I mean,
it's fine.
This is one time where you're too Caucasian, bro.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, and that's fair.
Yeah, hello, Sherry. Sherry's our Hawaiian beauty queen friend from El Paso, Texas.
El Paso, right?
Yes, aloha.
Aloha.
Am I doing that right? I think so.
Yeah, totally, man. She was next to us in El Paso. She was Chris Chetty's handler, Tatanka, for those of you in the wrestling world.
Yeah, I think we spent more time distracting her than anything else than actually. It was awesome.
He was really nice too, though. I talked to him for a little while.
Yeah.
And it was just one of those really weird things because like we have wrestling here, and so what does it say?
Oh, The Unexpected 2, Chris Galore.
Finally,
it'll
be the revenge of Chris, and everybody's like, I don't remember him in the first movie.
Yeah.
And I'll be all, well, you might want to go rewatch it again on Amazon Prime for
that worked out real good. That was the one year I was not at Albuquerque Comic Con, and I was like, oh man, I don't get to go to Albuquerque this year, and then then a month later I'm here. It's like it's inevitable that I'm at least here once a year.
And then and I'm sure she's a friend of Alejandro's, but that's when you were getting fitted for your scenes. Yeah. And me and the costume lady kind of had a little bit of a back and forth on how you should wear cowboy boots.
Yes.
And
I wore cowboy boots. I don't wear cowboy boots.
Right.
Often,
and
if at all.
She had you tuck your pants into the cowboy boots.
Right. And I remember I looked over at you. I was like, is this how it's
and
done?
I said, it is not.
You're like, no.
And then she looked at me and she goes, well, I should know. I live in Santa Fe, which is the fucking worst thing you can say to somebody who grew up farming and ranching and wore cowboy boots on a daily basis.
Yes.
The only time you tuck your pants into your cowboy boots, there's two.
Okay.
One, if you are doing work and you're afraid your pants will get either dirty or caught on something. Or if you're a poser. Sorry.
Okay.
And
thanks for making sure I didn't get beat up.
Right.
And skewered online. Although you don't see me from the waist down in the movie. So.
I know. But you never know.
Yeah.
So they don't know that.
Yeah.
You know? So now I'm probably going to have an online, back and forth with her. And she's going to be like, fuck you. And I'll be like, whatever. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, this would ensure that you work on multiple projects with her, by the way. I'm glad you went, though. I love the movie. I think it's great.
Yeah, it was good.
It's an awesome movie.
It was really good. It was really funny. And I can't ever think of the main character guy's name, but he's really funny. I love him and everything he does.
Yeah, it's amazing. And then I don't know if you caught Millennium Bugs, Alejandro's movie.
It's great.
Before that,
he let me see it during COVID. I got a screener of it, and it was fantastic. Loved it. Yeah. So I think you can go watch that. I think I've seen almost everything he's done. Because then there's Monday, which I really loved. That's the movie he filmed when he was on the TV show Rebel Without a Crew for Robert Rodriguez. So.
Yeah, really cool. You can check all that out. I mean, it's all over. I bought a copy on Amazon Prime.
The Monday?
Millennium Bugs.
Millennium Bugs is good.
And I love watching it because mostly shot in Albuquerque, if not all of it. So I was like, there's Moonlight Lounge. I think the red light cameras were in it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the guy who's the main, the male actor in that, he was on the show, the improv show, for a long time.
Yeah.
So he's from here too.
Yeah, that's awesome. More movies in Albuquerque,
Yeah.
man. Shoot more stuff.
The one that really, if you really want to see some cool shit about Albuquerque, is Frank.
Yeah.
Where he's like they're a band and he has like a paper mache head, and it's Michael Fassbender.
Oh shoot!
Right.
Yeah.
So they filmed that in 2 different locations, like somewhere in Ireland. I want to say Dublin, somewhere in Ireland.
Yeah.
And then the other location is here. And it's funny because like they made downtown Albuquerque look like Austin, South by Southwest.
How did that turn out?
I've never been to Austin, so I don't know.
Shoot.
So then there's a bar downtown that's no longer exists. It's called the El Matador, and I never got to go there. So it's this empty bar that's underneath the overpass as you're driving over by the railroad tracks.
Yeah.
And they film a scene in there, and Michael Fassbender walks in, and this is absolute like Albuquerque Easter egg. He goes, no, it was called not the Matador, El Madrid. It was called El Madrid.
El Madrid.
He walks in, he goes, El Madrid, how the hell are you? And I mean, if you didn't know that was the El Madrid, because in no way, shape, or form did they say, you going into the El Madrid bar.
Yeah.
And he's like, El Madrid. He's just like kind of like sings it like quietly, and you're like, what the fuck? But then the band gets to South by Southwest, and the South by Southwest like liaison director that sees the band, she's like, it's my friend Lauren Poole.
Yeah.
And then they get in a taxi cab, and the taxi cab driver is her husband, Alex Knight. So I just did a hand motion, and it made the camera zoom in, and I
know, like, why? Yeah. I was like, why did it just do a Wayne's World extreme close-up?
I don't know how to like change it. Can you zoom it back out for me? Or I can do it. I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with your Chinese cameras here.
They're not Chinese. Oh, they are.
Everything's Chinese, dude. Get out of here.
That's true.
Yeah, these are cool. You introduced me to your new camera setup here, which I am definitely digging. So
yeah.
All right, that should get you full frame again.
So
we don't see your nose hairs.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, but watch if I do it. See what? And then now it won't.
Yeah.
It always does it when I want it. There we
go. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I love the studio setup, man. I love.
Oh, can I do this? And it goes backward? I don't know.
What, you look like an air traffic controller now, dude. You're like
I have no idea what's happening.
Stuff. Yeah. So yeah, Albuquerque Comic Con this weekend. If you're anywhere close, you got to come.
Yeah.
Over 130 guests, which is insane. I've been to cons of all sizes, but there are several cons that they always have like a massive amount of guests. It's always fun. You just get a really cool crowd of people, really good personalities, and then I think we're fans of like almost everybody coming. Like, we've seen them in something.
Sean Astin is coming. Like it's weird. Sean Astin has these weird crossover.
He's been in everything.
Well, but he's Lord of the Rings because it's him and the guy that played Gimli.
Lord of the Rings, Stranger Things.
Well, but
Goonies, like
right.
Everything.
But like I don't think there's other Stranger Things people here. But like there's him and the guy from Lord of the Rings. But then there's him and the woman from Goonies.
Yes.
So it's like he's gonna have to do double panels probably.
Yeah.
If they do a Goonies one, I don't know if I saw a Goonies one.
I don't think they're doing that. I mean, the man's got to sign autographs too, so he can't take away from the table that much.
And she's not a Goonie. Just kidding. Encino Man. I don't think there's anybody from Encino Man here.
No Brendan Fraser.
Wow.
And no Key Kwan is in there too. From Oscar winner Key Kwan.
Pauly Shore.
No Pauly Shore.
Yeah.
I think he's done cons too though.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I would assume that would be his thing now.
But my friend Megan said she went to his photo op where you get the professional photo with him, and he insisted on being surrounded by female cosplayers in the photo op, so they're there just like. Usually it's just you and the celebrity. You don't want other randos there, but he insisted on other like background characters in his photo.
But it's Pauly Shore.
It is, but I was like, I just want you, dude.
I just want you.
I paid $100 for this. I just want you. I don't want. This.
What is the
Princess Leia?
How much is the Ming Chen photo op? 40.
45.
Nice.
And and then I'll sign it for you at the end. Nobody does that. They want you to pay extra for the autograph. I was like, I don't get like a whole like 100 people lining up for the professional photo op.
600.
Usually people they'll take a photo at the table that I'm planning at for the weekend.
Okay.
Which I'm fine with. But like if I look like Brad Pitt or like
I think you're the Brad
Pitt.
If
I look like Henry Cavill.
You're the Brad Pitt of comic book men.
I mean, that's not saying a lot. You've seen the other people on that show, so I guess I should be very flattered about that, but
I don't know.
Well, thank you, Chris. But yeah, usually I'll get like 3 or 4 in a weekend, which is totally cool.
And Smiley is the Corey Feldman of Tin Drink.
Right, but he looks like Corey Feldman.
I know. He gets so mad at that.
Why?
He hates it. I don't know why. It's the first time I've ever seen him second time I've ever seen him get flustered about something.
Were we doing a live show or something when someone shouted that out? And yeah,
it was in Chronicon, and the guy Roger who's coming.
That's
today,
right.
Said, he looks like Corey Feldman, and he Smiley stopped and was like,
it was like his whole world fell apart for a second.
Collapsed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a stretch, but not that far of a stretch. When he wears sunglasses, and the hair kind of looks the same.
And they're probably the same size.
Yeah. He could wear the Michael Jackson jacket.
You've met him. I don't know.
I have met him.
Yeah.
Corey Feldman. Yeah, he was nice to me.
He was here a couple months ago. They opened for Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, weren't you going to go?
People tried to get me to go, and I was like,
"Oh, you don't want to go?"
I have no. They're like, "Don't you want to go see the dumpster fire of it?" I was like, "No, I don't listen to Limp Bizkit, and I don't,
just to do it, just for the story for the podcast."
Again, it's out as Isleta, and it was like 2 hours to get out.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, but
fair enough.
It's been a while since I've been out there because it's all these big mainstream artists and people.
So Isleta's kind of the outdoor music venue that they have out here. 8
to 10,000 people or something. And but it's great. Like the actual venue's great. It's just the city needs to build like a better way to get in and out.
Right.
And everyone here will tell you.
Yeah.
It's like I've had to wait like an hour and a half to get in before.
Yeah. Where's the big music venue here? Where do like the big bands come and perform here in Albuquerque?
Isleta.
That's the okay.
Yeah, that's the one. And if it's indoor,
I guess the Kiva, where we
Kiva,
are for the
Tingley.
con.
Yeah, here's what blew my mind. Jerry Seinfeld came through, and the cheapest tickets for Jerry Seinfeld, $140. Yeah, and then near the stage were like $480, and it sold out.
It's Seinfeld.
But him. I mean, you don't understand that right
for this
there
market
tells you the changing times in Albuquerque because there was for example at Isleta the Prophets of Rage scheduled.
Yeah,
and it was it's Rage Against the Machine with Chuck D and Be Real. Only tickets sold for the first week were grass seats. So much so that the band was like, you know what, nah. And they moved it to El Paso.
Yeah.
And that's an Albuquerque thing.
Right.
Everybody would buy the grass seats because they're all poor and cheap.
Yeah, no one would buy the seats.
So when Seinfeld was like 120 for the cheapest, I was like, no way. And it sold out.
Sold out.
I couldn't believe it. I was dumbfounded. I was like, weird.
What's the deal with green chili?
And I'm like, and then the other thing about it is the dude's worth $1 billion.
Yes.
What does he need to charge $120 for the nosebleeds?
Because he can.
Because he can.
He can. You dictate the market.
I guess he wants to buy TikTok.
Well, yeah. I see that if you can get it, charge it, right? But on the other hand, so they released the full price list for all the people at the con this weekend. Everybody, so you can see what they charge for a selfie and autograph for both. If you go to the list, everyone. I mean, it's a wide range. It ranges anywhere from $40 to I think $200. I think Jared Padalecki.
He's up there.
Yeah, which he can get it.
No, I know
he gets it. No, and he gets a huge line.
I want to say, and I don't know if it's this time, but last time he got his own green room.
Yeah,
it's part of his thing. But I heard it, and then like at first I was like, well, that's some shit.
Yeah,
I heard
he's earned it.
Well, it's not even that. I heard he has like an issue with like being around a lot of people. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you look at the list, like 40, 60, 60, and then you see one that's $20.
Yeah.
That would be the Ming Chen pricing.
That's the Ming Chen.
And our friend Car Johnson was like, wow, look at Ming. He's he's a man of the people, man. He's like, keeps it affordable. Like I know my market, but I couldn't in good conscience go up to $40.
Well, if you guys are here and come get a picture with Ming, help Ming pay for his trip, pay for my drinks as well.
Wow, so altruistic of you.
Yeah. Am I hanging out with you at your booth this weekend?
You're perfectly welcome to hang out at the booth, store your stuff there.
And if you guys are not busy tonight, Duke City Championship Wrestling.
Oh yeah, the best.
And I know somebody who might make an appearance in the ring tonight.
Yeah. Well, I support Duke City Championship Wrestling. And if I'm here,
if you want to see Ming Chen,
if I can jump in the ring or walk out with a wrestler,
pile drive through a flaming barbed wire table.
Yes. While getting hit by broken light bulbs.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Listen, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go big.
Come tonight.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave blood at the. It's at the.
You're gonna leave on a stretcher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the medical care is so awesome.
You're gonna be like, well, the last thing I remember, the guy picked me up, and then I woke up in the hospital.
Yeah. I woke up in Albuquerque. Like, how the hell did I get here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, in the gunshot trauma, wing of the hospital.
Yeah. But yeah, somebody mentioned earlier, was like, man, you gotta raise your prices, man. He had gotten advice from a very well known comic book artist. Mm-hmm. He was like, if you keep your price too low, you're gonna look like a loser. I started thinking about that, and I was like, I think I'm good at where I'm at, though.
I think the pocket.
I don't think I just double it on it.
I think the big pocket is like 60.
Yeah,
that's the ones I have.
It's expensive though, man.
You know what?
It's expensive.
So is whiskey.
True. I mean, listen. Yeah, I gotta buy. I need money for lightsabers and whiskey, tacos,
and ladies. You know what's expensive? The strip club. That is what is expensive.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
When was the last time you were at a strip club?
With you?
That was years ago. We haven't gone in a long time.
No. And I'm sure it'll happen.
And technically, there's a place here in town. It's actually downtown. It's called Knockouts. Mm-hmm. We joke about it all the time because it's not very good.
No.
The only reason we wind up there is because the only place open past 2 a.m.
It is now.
And yeah, and so I think we went in. You went in there with a couple people, and it's not great. I'm sorry if Mr. Knockouts is listening.
Johnny Knockouts.
Yeah, because
that's my bar.
I support all the businesses here in Albuquerque, but I gotta voice my opinion as well. It's not the greatest.
They could mop
of all time, but I was laughing because you sent me a message, and these weren't the exact words, but it was almost like, dude, did you hear? Are you sitting down? And I'm like, are you dying? Like, what's going on? Like, or he's like, that strip club downtown, they lost their liquor license, but they can go full nude now.
And they are open till 5.
Until 5.
They were only open till 2 because they were liquor.
Yeah, like you live a pretty good life when like that's the big news. Like that's like, holy crap, man. Yeah, I doubt we're gonna wind up there. Was a we paid $20 cover too to get in.
Couples in are free.
Oh really? Oh, is that a sign? Yeah. I think that's the big sign in there.
Discreet rear entrance.
Discreet rear entrance is one of their other big signs there.
Yep,
so
yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe we could give them another chance.
Yeah, we'll see.
I guess, but no alcohol. I can live with that.
When we're falling down at 2 a.m.
I can live with that.
What do we do now?
Yeah, I wish I got mentioned. You threw up last night.
I did, yeah. I made myself throw up last night because I knew what was happening. I was like, this is not good.
We did a live podcast last night.
Yeah.
Huge thank you to Dry Heat Comedy Club and Sarah and Kelly who run that place for allowing us to kind of last minute be
just
like, hey,
take it over, yeah.
I'm coming into town Thursday. Can we do a live show Thursday night? And nothing made me happier than going online and just posting them performing at a comedy club.
Brandon said he went and he doesn't regret going to Knockouts. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
All right. He's got good taste.
He's got a good eye.
Yeah, he's got a very good eye, and I know he's not a skeptic, but he's a discerning. He's got taste.
Yeah.
Huh. All right. Well, we'll play it by ear.
Yeah.
We'll play it by ear. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we did a live show, but it was sponsored by Topo Chico Hard Seltzer. So anybody who came got free hard seltzer. We did pop open a bottle of Malort. So there was some alcohol flowing.
We still got 2 left. Did you bring some?
No, I don't know. Where'd those come from?
Those are mine.
Oh, those are yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I certainly have enough to bring.
I'm not Malort filthy rich anymore. I'm just kind of Malort rich. Oh, Brandon said he went to see Corey Feldman, and I don't regret it.
Oh, not Knockouts? Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Well, maybe he'll roll by town again.
Not Knockouts.
Yeah. But afterwards, we went to a place called Bar Uno, had a drink there. Went to another one of our favorite places called Anodyne, had a drink there.
Yeah.
And then we ended up over with our friend Brandon, who's watching right now, over at our most favorite place in all of Albuquerque, if not the world.
Yeah.
Founders.
It's up there.
And I had very good bourbon over there.
Yeah.
Recommended by Brandon.
And that's why we need your money. We need you to buy Ming Chen photo ops.
You're basically buying me a drink. So if that
Ming Chen photo ops, come get your
if that makes you
naked,
feel
your Ming Chen in a Speedo picture.
Yeah.
And if you say I heard it on the show, Chris said it, you'll get a handshake.
I thought you were about to say hand something else.
No.
That costs more. That's extra.
Yeah, that's right. That's outside.
That's extra. Oh, I got new merch made though. So
did you?
I got the DVDs. Those were fairly new. All Seasons Comic Book Men.
You had a hat.
I do have a hat
that I wanted last time, and you told me I couldn't have it because you were going to sell it, but you'd sell me one later.
Yeah.
Did you bring more than one?
Yeah, I did. I brought 4.
I'm trying to remember which one it was.
It was a comic book man hat, I imagine. So I brought 4 of those. But I just delved into the world of sports cards.
I've seen you post about
sports cards are very hot right now, Chris. There's these Shohei Ohtani 1-of-1s that if you pull them from a pack, they're worth like $15,000 now.
Right away.
There's like from the Pirates, Paul Skeens.
Well, they got to fucking pay Shohei Ohtani somehow.
Yeah. And you pull those, like those are the big ones. If you watch TikTok, it's like, oh my god, I'm shaking. Yeah. I pulled the Shohei Ohtani 101. Like, oh my god, they're flipping out. And
really.
So I was like, wait, I gotta hop on this. So I made my own baseball card, and there are a couple features on there because if you make it yourself, you do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So on the back, I made my own stats.
Oh.
Not for baseball, it's more stats for like the TV show, like number of comics sold in 7 seasons.
Not for how many times arrested.
That would be 0, thankfully.
Okay.
But
that's
then
what you want to tell people.
I was about to go to print, and I was like, this needs one more thing. So I ripped off the Rated Rookie logo from Topps. Remember the Rated Rookie logo, like the Mark McGwire, and I put that on there. So I'm calling it my rookie card.
You need to get a replica, like Oakland A's 80s jersey and hat and pants. And then do like a Bash Brothers,
Oh yeah, man, the Bash classic. Brothers, and then there's the Pacific Stock Exchange. There was Kevin Mitchell and Will Clark from the San Francisco Giants.
What's the baseball card where the dude has the bat and it says "fuck off" on that?
That is Billy Ripken.
Yeah,
that's the fuckface card.
Fuckface. That's what it says. Yeah,
yeah. That might be the next one that I do. Is I Photoshop my face on there. Yeah. So the Ming Chen fuckface card, that might be the next one.
That one's worth a lot.
Yeah, I'm the proud owner of 2 of them.
You have 2 of those cards?
Well, I have the one, it's the straight up fuckface card, and then after they found that real quick for anybody who doesn't know, there was a card that came out, and I want to say like...
And he's got his bat up like
87, it's Billy Ripken, Cal Ripken's brother, and on the knob of the bat it says fuckface.
Yeah.
And they went to print.
And he's like, I didn't even know it was there.
Yeah, and like, the few thousand of them got out before they realized it happened. He claimed that he just grabbed a bat and he didn't know, but it's oriented perfectly so you can read it.
Yep.
And it's a load of crap. But
how it went through all the different people that it would,
So after they discovered this error, they printed other cards where there's one with a black box over it, there's one with a white box over it, there's one that looks like a scribble over it.
Really?
Yeah, those are worth less. But
But
I have the actual fuckface one, and I have a couple of the error ones.
Jeez.
But I made one where I photoshopped my face onto Billy Ripken's, and I think that might be the next card. But then I didn't know I
got the Ming fuckface.
Yeah, the Ming Chen fuckface card.
I got it.
Yeah, but then I didn't want to just sell the card. Like I thought it was kind of boring, so I found now if you get a really good card, you go and get it graded. You go and get it slapped, so it's in a nice plastic case, and it's got like a grading stamp on the top. So I found the cases, and I put my card in there. I graded it. Of course, it's a 10 out of 10. So if you want one of those, I think they turned out pretty cool. So I have those. I got pins. I got all kinds of crap, man. So so come and get that.
Yeah.
Or just come talk to me. I don't. The last thing I would do is force anyone to buy anything. But if you got extra $20, man.
Yeah, and you want Ming to drink this weekend.
Oh yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't. You don't want me to like go thirsty or die of thirst, right? So. Yeah. So that's of course going to the con. That's the and hanging out with you guys. That's huge highlight of this weekend.
Right.
The other one, my friend CJ Cullen is coming in from New Jersey. Never been here before.
Right.
So I'm excited.
And our friend Roger from Chicago.
Yeah, our friend Roger from Chicago. I'm excited to show them the land of enchantment, the greatness of Albuquerque. Take them to all our places.
Take them to Duran's and watch their face melt.
Yeah, from Red Chili. Yeah, definitely. Probably gonna get them the Frontier early tomorrow morning before the con starts.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm kind of shocked you wanted to go today and not take.
I was really craving a breakfast burrito, dude. So Yeah.
We could have done Duran's, but we can
Could've.
we could do Duran's tomorrow
Yeah.
for breakfast.
Tomorrow, Sunday. I might stay Monday as well.
I don't. Sunday will be a tough one because
You think you're gonna be a little slow on Sunday
No,
morning?
no. I'm talking about how many people.
Right.
That Sunday's a church
Right.
crowd getting in and out stuff.
Yeah, Frontier moves quick though, man.
I'm not. I was talking about Duran's.
Oh, Duran's.
Duran's probably be more of a better tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
It's a popular joint.
It is. Yeah, I know. I come here. I get made fun of going to Frontier. There's a really great restaurant here at Frontier. It's been here over 50 years.
Yeah, you'll tell people who live here, they're like, it's overrated. And I'm like, it's overrated because you live here.
Yeah.
But it's like a good introduction to like new Mexican food.
Yeah.
Not Mexican food, new Mexican food. If you don't live here and you don't understand the difference, there's a big difference. And,
so good.
And it's a good introduction to that.
Yeah.
And then people are like, what do you mean? Like, they have other stuff. I'm like, yeah, they have grilled cheese, but you can get green chili on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's great. Fast casual, so no tipping, and it's just good.
And the same people that make fun of you if you're like, I'll get you a cinnamon roll, they're like, oh yeah, all right.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they're known for their cinnamon rolls. Yeah, take them there. Take them all the bars we hang out at, all the breweries, all the gin joints,
all the gin joints.
Yeah, and then are we podding on Sunday? Are you doing an episode?
I wasn't thinking of doing it. I mean,
I kind of promised CJ a podcast, so
okay.
Yeah, man, even if we do an hour, I'll leave it up to you. It's your show, it's your studio.
I don't care, man.
Like I love it. I love here so much that because I love what you've built here. I could sleep here, but I have my own room. But if I didn't, I would totally sleep in here. This would be, and I guess somebody is sleeping in here.
Yeah,
later,
someone's gonna sleep right here. But yeah, but we can do whatever we want, dude.
I think that's what I do is I could wake up and just start podcasting.
Yeah, I was trying to think. We can. I know there's something going on. There's like I mean, I'm not working Monday, so there's a
benefit, right?
There's a benefit show at El Rey, but there's like 10 bands.
Yeah,
so we can go.
We go whenever we want.
Yeah, we can pod and then head over.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do an hour.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. I don't want you to break your streak.
I mean, we've already done one this week, so
we did.
Yeah. Break my streak. We take time off all the time.
Yeah, but dude, you're one of the most consistent podcasters I've ever met.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 18 plus years, right?
18 plus years.
Yeah, almost every weekend.
Yeah.
Like very, very rarely do you take a break.
50 something shows a year, probably.
Yeah.
At least 50 shows a year.
Yeah, even we went down to El Paso for a con. We found a place.
Yep.
And it was a massage studio / toy store that our friend Chris.
Kids' toy store, not adult toy store.
That our friend Chris, Chris McDonald graciously opened up for us to podcast, and we did an hour and a half.
Legitimate massage parlor.
Yes, like therapeutic massage, not Asian massage. You gotta classify.
Yeah. Roger has landed.
All right, that's awesome. Do we have to go pick him up or anything?
No, he's renting a car.
Who rents cars anymore? When was the last time you rented Well, you work. You go out for work. Do you rent cars?
When I was in San Diego, because where I stayed was so far from where it was like outside of San Diego because that's where the work was.
Yeah.
And so I had to drive into San Diego if I wanted to go check it out. But then I ended up Ubering. Like, you're right, though.
Yeah.
Like, if you go to, like, the East Coast, there's fucking no need to, like, rent a car.
Or West Coast. Yeah, I remember back in the day I would go to L.A. for either I had to do stuff for Kevin or for whatever reason.
And I'm from Albuquerque.
I would rent a car.
Why am I renting a car?
Yeah.
I could just steal one.
You could just steal one. You have the tools. You have the talent.
Yeah.
I remember, like, riding the shuttle from the airport to the rental car place, waiting in a line for an hour to fill out, to rent the car. And then it was just a pain in the ass because parking in LA is a pain.
Yeah.
Because you got to pay for parking is like $20 everywhere. Yeah. And by the time you got it back, you drop like $1,000 for like a 4-day rental between parking, gas, and all that. So, I just Uber everywhere now. The last time I rented a car was when I was in Anchorage, Alaska.
Okay.
I wanted to go to this wildlife preserve. There was like bears and mooses and stuff. It was cool. And it was an hour away. And the last time I had dealt with a rental car company, it was like it was such a pain in the ass. And now I use there's an app called Turo. It's like an Airbnb of rental cars.
Yeah.
Where you could rent out your own car to people, and it's way easier. You book it online, and then
I don't know if that's going to exist anymore.
Oh, because of the because of
the two separate things that.
Yeah, but I was like, they're trying to blame Turo for that. They're like, oh man, it was like that's not their fault. They just facilitated the car rentals. Big deal. Like these guys could have gone to budget,
right?
Or Hertz. It wouldn't have made any difference.
I don't know if the guy could have got a Cybertruck though.
Right. Yeah. Good point. Okay, that's fair. But
still, yeah,
it's so much easier. Like a lot of these cars, they just have a lockbox on them, and they give you the code. You get the key, and they're like, all right, just have it returned back by 8:30, like you said you would.
Okay.
Make sure it's full of gas. Lock the box back up.
You know where Turo probably wouldn't work at?
Where's
here? Free car.
That's gotta be. I have no doubt that
free car.
There are Turo cars here.
I don't know. You put a lockbox on a car that has the key in it.
Wait, I'm checking.
No,
I'm checking to see what kind of cars they have in Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Current location. All right, search it. Yeah, there's 200 plus cars available in this area.
Fuck yeah, let's go get some cars.
There are laws. You can't just walk off with them. There are.
So you're telling me that the car has a lockbox on the outside, and
okay, maybe not the ones in Albuquerque.
Right.
Yeah, maybe you have to get the. Maybe you have to actually meet the.
I love that. There are laws, Chris. Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
Go look up the #1 city for auto theft, son.
Is it Albuquerque?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, really? It is, man.
Have you ever had a car stolen?
No.
Okay.
Here's what has happened though. I parked because I'll leave my car sometimes because I've had too much to drink, and I'll Uber home, and then I go pick up the city. So I left my last vehicle over on Broadway.
Yeah.
And they smashed out the side window, popped the hood, and stole the battery out.
Wow, they took your diehard.
Took my battery.
Took your Sears diehard battery.
And fucking not the police, but the police helpers.
Okay.
They have these little helpers who are not full-fledged police. They're like little. They help with like traffic. They call me and they're like, "Do you own this car?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Well, you need to come get it. The people have said it's been here for a long time." And I'm like, I left it there last night. It hasn't been there a long time. Yeah. So I get over there, and they're like trying to get. They're like, "Can you pull it up over here so we can get your information?" And they're trying to act all hard. And I try to start it, and I go, and they're like, "What's the problem?" I was like, "Well, they stole." And I turn to the guy, and I'm like, "I know you're not a cop." So I look at him, and I go, "They stole my fucking battery." And all of a sudden, his bass goes out of his voice, and he goes, "Oh, well, do you want us to write up a report?" And I go, "Will that do anything?" And he goes, "No." And I said, "Well, then no. I'll take care of this, and I'll get this fixed." And they're like, oh, okay, we're going to leave then. And all of a sudden, they were like not tough at all. And I was like, motherfuckers. So then I called my friend, and I was like, hey, can you swing by AutoZone and get me a battery? And so he did, and we stuck it in there.
So you had to deal with like Steve Gutenberg from Police Academy.
Fucking worse than that. But like, yeah, it was like the Citizens on Patrol version of Police Academy. And then it was crazy. Like I get home, and I'm like looking up quotes on like the window replacement, and it's like $500-600. Then I'm like, you know what? Amazon exists, and I
bought a window off Amazon.
I bought a car window, the side window, off Amazon. I take the panel off. I go to YouTube, watch the video how to take the side panel off. Super easy. And I had a shop vac, and I just cleaned all the glass out of the door and the inside of the car, and popped the window in, and then connected everything, and good to go. $80.
Nice.
$80.
Nice. Not everyone is that resourceful, so that's where that's where like Safe Flight makes all their money.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, rip off.
And I mean, good for them. That's when you're afraid to do stuff like that, someone's not, and they'll charge you for it. So
yeah, it's time and talent, man.
But no one's ever. But it's funny because like when I was in DC, this couple was sitting across the restaurant from me, and the lady comes over and she goes, "Can I ask you a question?" And I'm like, "Sure." She's like, "Are you from Albuquerque?" And I was like, "Yes." "How did you know that?" And she's like, "I saw your Zia tattoo on your hand." And I said, "Yeah." And she's like, "We're from Albuquerque." So then they asked me to sit with them. And after a little while, the guy goes, "Okay, let's see if you're really from Albuquerque." He's like, "Have you ever had your car stolen or broken into?" So I told them that story. Yeah. And then they're like, "Yep, you're from Albuquerque." And the guy's like, "Well, we lived over on San Mateo in Montgomery, and her car got stolen. Then the insurance rented her a car, and the next week that got stolen. And then the worst thing that could happen happened. They found her car." You do not want them to find the car.
Absolutely not.
And this is how I know how many cars are stolen here. There's I think it's 15 days you have from the time your car's stolen to when they will announce
Declare
that it's
it.
totaled. Yeah, a total loss. And so I know people that'll be like, hey, what's up, man? How are you? I got 3 days left.
Tick, tick.
Like, I just want them not to find the car. And then they'll be like, oh, they found it on the West Mesa and they want me to come get it. And because it's never good. There's always like drug paraphernalia in it. It's been on fire.
Right. Some guy took a dump in the back.
Yep. Dirty Mike and the boys had sex in it.
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
Yeah. Well, I hope it doesn't happen to you.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Well, and the other one too is like they'll also steal your catalytic converter. That's a big thing here.
That's everywhere though, man.
Yeah,
that's everywhere.
I think it's slowed down a lot because I think they shut down.
Laws.
No, they shut down in California. There was a major like company that was buying the metals.
Yeah,
and they shut them down.
Yeah,
and so there's no market for it. Then that's the only way you could stop it.
Right.
So.
Yeah, screw that.
That's what I heard anyway.
Yeah,
but that's word on the street.
Yeah, right on, man.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm trying to it's cough, man. It's killing me.
Yeah. Did you take anything?
I did. I just bought some Dayquil, man. I'm all popped up on Dayquil. So.
Yeah, and it's kind of cold in here, so.
Yeah, but
it's gonna get there. I have to turn the other heater on.
Yeah, but Constars say 4 to 8, and then wrestling.
Yep.
Definitely come to the wrestling.
You should. Yeah, it's gonna be. Awesome.
I think I've convinced a lot of people to come. So.
Really? It's $10, man.
$10. You can't get anything for $10.
It's gonna be the best entertainment you're gonna get for $10. I can't even believe they're charging that low. Like, it should at least be like 15, I think. I don't know.
Outside of watching Chris throw up, yeah.
Oh, I'll probably do that again tonight. I found my place to barf downtown, so yeah.
Like, you have a spot?
Mm-hmm. It's the second time I've thrown up there. And you were in town the last time, so.
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a different reason you threw up, though.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, that may have had to do with some food.
Yeah. So, hopefully not today.
That was not good. But, yeah, we'll be out and about as well.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely come to wrestling tomorrow. Tomorrow, Con's all day. I think it starts at 9 or 10.
Yeah. And then
goes until 6 or 7.
Live band karaoke.
Which I'm very excited about. Tractor Brewing.
Yeah.
And then all our friends are rolling in. So, yeah, I can't wait to see their impression of this amazing, beautiful. But you gotta watch your back a little bit here. It gives you a little extra thrill here in Albuquerque.
I was telling you this story earlier. Don't mess with someone's girlfriend. Mm-mm.
I would never do that.
Nope.
I would never do that.
Yeah.
The last time I thought I was gonna get killed, I was in Dubai. Oof. Actually.
Oh yeah.
And I was at. I'd met people who lived there, and they're like, "Hey, we're going to a dive bar tonight." I was like, "There's no dive bars in Dubai, are there?" And I met them at this bar. It was a cowboy bar.
Like they paint the filth on.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, they use slave labor to like manufacture the dive bar.
Yeah, the dank.
Yeah, it was more of a cowboy bar. It was more of a Western bar. But I was talking to this girl from Saudi Arabia, and she's like, hey, see that guy over there? She points like across the balcony. She's like, that's my husband, and he was sitting kind of like where you are and not looking very happy. And I'm like, I'll stop talking to you right now. I kind of wanted to get home in one piece. So.
How could you tell if she was attractive or not?
What do you mean?
Was she not in a like burqa?
No.
Oh.
No, she was not in a burqa.
I don't know.
No, she was not in a burqa.
I don't know.
Like,
was there the women don't wear those over there?
No, some of them did. Yeah.
Okay.
And I had to remember the customs, like you can't touch them. No. So I was like, "Oh, hey, nice to meet you." Oh, nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you. These are both of my hands.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, they were fans of the show, though. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I've gotten a really warm welcome here. My Uber driver last night. He was when I hopped in the car. He held up his phone and he was watching YouTube clips of me.
He cocked his gun and then he saw you and he's like, "Oh no, I'm not killing this guy."
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I guess he saw my name pop up, and I can't remember what photo I used as a profile picture on Lyft.
This one?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, that one. But yeah, he started. I guess he pulled up YouTube clips to make sure it was really me, and he was really excited.
That's cool.
I think he was deaf because he typed out everything he wanted to say to me, but he just wanted to photo him.
That's cool.
I was like, dude, I'll take a photo with you.
You're all no. $40 tomorrow. Yeah. I got a drink, bro.
I got to remember to tip him.
Oh yeah.
Because then you don't want to get back. It's like, man, fucking Ming Chen's fucking cheap ass.
Yeah, you'll see that article, celebrities that are the cheapest, and you'll be one of them.
Yeah, I don't want that rep. But
Yeah.
you know, I learned that from was Kevin Smith. He tips 50% no matter what.
Really?
Good or bad service.
Because he just doesn't want to get that rep.
Yeah, and it worked out. There's a website out there called Bad Waitress, and
Yeah.
they'll list celebrities who tip good or bad. And Kevin, 50%. He was great tipper, awesome guy.
Oh man,
nice guy. And then you'll see
Ming Chen, sack of shit.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at 20-25%.
Yeah, that's what I am.
Yeah. Uber, Lyft. I'll throw in a couple bucks here and there.
Sometimes I just do 19 just to see if they're paying
19%.
Yeah.
I think you go over 18, you're good. But recently though, I've seen online that there's a big anti-tipping culture out there.
Really?
Because people are like, hey, why do I have to tip more if I buy a $200 a pour whiskey as opposed to a $15 a pour whiskey?
Well, I don't
it's
like
the same
this
effort.
I don't like
they're claiming.
I walk up to a liquor store to buy a beer and then there's a tip thing now. Like I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like
what did you do?
What am I tipping
you
for?
did your job.
I carried the beer from here to here.
Yeah.
And you're just literally ringing me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The biggest shock was at the conventions now they have it's like an iPad point of sale.
Yeah.
And say they're selling you a T-shirt or a poster at the Comic Con booth.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them will have the tipping thing turned on, and people will just instinctively tip. And
that's why.
I found from a vendor they added up all the tips that they got in. $1,200 they made in one day for doing their job, not doing anything extra. Like here's your T-shirt, thanks a lot. But people just
I've never worked a job where I got tips ever anyway.
Yeah, me either.
Mm-mm.
Me either. I mean, I know that's how the system works here. I know waiter waitress again $2 an hour.
That's different.
They work hard.
That's different.
Yeah.
But when it's like somebody getting their full on wage and then they also get tips, it's kind of shit. But
right.
I was like,
yeah. I'm not tipping for just anything. Yeah. So maybe Steve Buscemi was right in Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit. Yeah.
I don't tip.
Yeah. What do you mean you don't tip?
Who didn't
I don't
throw
believe
in
in it.
Who didn't throw in a buck?
Yeah. Yeah. Who didn't throw in? Yeah. So
that's a good movie.
Yeah, right on. But yeah, come on out tonight, all weekend. Listen, I'm not here every weekend. Come on out. Come on out for sure. If you're not here, you're missing out, man. It's gonna be a great weekend.
And these are the only weekends I'm nice. So.
Oh, this is you being nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, right?
Wow.
Yeah, I've been described as gruff.
No,
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's cool. And Albuquerque's crawling with celebrities, man. We were hanging.
We saw Bam Margera earlier.
Bam Margera was hanging outside the hotel signing skateboards.
I was like, look at these Oh, that's Bam.
Oh, he didn't look that bad.
No, he did not look bad.
No, he looked like Bam.
He looked like a skate kid,
Yeah, he looked like a skate kid.
He did. He looked like a skater kid, which is a compliment actually, because I thought
that was cool.
A fancy one, because he had on a fancy hoodie.
Yeah, it was very
like
sparkly.
Sparkly, yeah.
Sparkly. It's cool.
He's cool. And his fiance or his wife?
Fiance, I believe. I don't know if they got.
We met her last
year.
year.
When did they get hitched between this year and last? They may have gotten hitched.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not his biographer, so. Yeah. Anyways, we're geared up for a good time.
Yep.
But just thought we'd give an update.
Yep.
Plus, we like hearing each other talk. So.
Oh yeah.
And have it recorded and forcing you guys to watch it. So.
Yeah.
We also figured you guys are bored too, so
for sure.
If whether you're out hunting pigs on a mountain in New Mexico, or maybe you're getting ready for the day, or maybe you're gonna come to the con, or you're nowhere near but you just want to see what we're up to.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
Yep.
And we'll see you. Welcome back to Albuquerque. So see you guys soon.